If you convert everything here to sine and cosine, you get a big mess, okay? And I wouldn't do that. But I would notice on my Pythagorean identities that cosecant kind of turns into cotangent. Do you see it? And we need this guy to turn into a cotangent. And tangent kind of turns into secant. Do you see it? So what is cosecant equal to in your Pythagorean identity? Just tell me what it's equal to. Huh?
1/sine.
No. In the Pythagorean.
1 plus cotangent.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change this to 1 plus cotangent squared of x. And what is tangent equal to? Somebody else. Look at your Pythagorean. You're not even looking at them, Devin. You don't have it in front of you yet? All right. Look at your Pythagorean. Tell me what tangent's equal to. You have the one that you wrote in. What is tangent equal to? Tangent squared. Wow. I see I've made an impact on you, Devin. SEC is like a football thing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so 1 plus cotangent squared and secant squared minus 1 would be in English. Okay. So what happens to the ones?
They bite the dust.
The ones bite the dust, and we get cotangent squared of x plus secant squared of x. So this was actually very easy, but if you had gone the other way, it would have gotten really complicated. Okay? Okay, so I don't see any way out of this. The right side's already in sine and cosine, so I'm going to leave him alone. And I'm going to change the left to sine and cosine to see if I can get this to work. So sine stays as sine, but tangent goes to sine squared of x over cosine squared of x, all over 1 over cosine squared of x. So before you keep change flip, you've got to change that upstairs to 1 fraction. It's 2 fractions right now. I would not keep change flip there because you're going to get into trouble. All right? So, yeah?
So is it sine squared of x over cosine squared of x?
Well, we have to add a cosine squared on the left, so we have to add it on top. Don't forget to add it in both places or you're going to be wrong. So now I have upstairs sine squared of x cosine squared of x plus sine squared of x over 1 cosine squared of x. And now we've got 1 fraction. So then we can multiply by cosine squared of x over 1. And look what happens to the cosine squared of x's. They bite the dust. Don't we love when that happens? So now we have sine squared of x cosine squared of x plus sine squared of x. And if you notice up here, this is factored. That's what that parenthesis is. So what can I pull out of both sides of here? I can pull out a sine of x. Sine squared of x. And what do I have? Cosine squared of x plus 1. And that's where I need to be.